can carry on. So, lacrosse ball, and it's going to go, so if I'm sitting on the chair, it's going to go into the outer part of my lower thigh, and I'm just going to rest it on the chair, and my leg wants to just be nice and relaxed on the floor. Then we can kind of push a little bit of weight down on top of that, and that's going to go straight into the lateral head of the hamstring, or the biceps femoris. So basically, if you are in a position where your feet, where you're standing, do this, it's basically going to help switch off that muscle, just release that muscle, and you should help to have a bit of a more normal stance. So just keep the ball in there. We're just going to hold it for a minute, and then as we go through it, we'll start to flex and extend the leg as well. So again, you're looking for any particular points where it's potentially a little bit more painful. Just look and try and find that trigger point, put a bit of downward pressure on it. It's up to you as to how much force you want to put down on that leg. And once you're happy, you can start to kind of flex and extend the knee a bit and get the leg moving. Again, we need to be nice and relaxed. If you're jumping around like a scolded cat, it's probably a bit too much pressure. Last 10 seconds. All right, and that's time. So same thing, other leg. So same point, outside, lower part of the femur. And again, just lean into it, just put that bit of downward pressure on and enjoy. I'm not sure where Martin's gone.
This is working though, Alex, because I went running yesterday.
So you can feel this then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's working, it's helping. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I went running yesterday and it was okay. I could feel it in my hip. It was okay. It wasn't painful.
Good. So just keep that pressure on. We'll move it on in a second. If you're able to keep flexing and extending that leg and just work the leg through it just to release that hamstring. All right, okay. What we need to do, relax there. We're going to get rid of the chair temporarily. We will come back to it. So just move it off to one side for now. We're going to go and work the outside of the hip. So for this one, what I want you to do is feel for where your hip bone is, and the ball's going to go just below it into the softer part. All right, and what we're going to do, pop it on the floor, and that same position, find that soft part underneath your hip, and you're just going to lie down on top of that.
Yeah.
We'll spend a little longer in this position because it's normally required.
This is just torture.
Concentrate on your breathing, relax. Just let that ball sink in.
Using my golf ball, Alex.
Say again, mate.
But I wasn't using a golf ball.
Oh no, you don't want that for this. Did you play yesterday?
Sorry? No, I didn't. Because they've only opened today. So obviously, there can only 2 people to play at a time, and there's 12 minutes between people, so you only get about 100 people on, so it got filled up very quickly on the website.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's already filled up. Well, there was 1 or 2 spaces, but like I usually play with, I think I'll probably play on Sunday, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm going to my mum's on Saturday, so I'll probably play Sunday.
Got just over a minute left on this one. 30 seconds to go. Hopefully it feels like it's relaxed and released a little bit. It should be a bit easier. It should feel like it's sinking a bit deeper in there, like you're able to put more pressure through it. Yeah?
Yeah, I got this big lump on the inside of my thigh.
Yeah. Do you know what? I had to think about that a little bit then. Oh dear. Right. That'll do us. So flip sides. Ooh. How far did you run yesterday, Tracy?
I only ran 10 minutes, but it was good.
Good.
I walked 10 minutes, ran 10 minutes, walked 20 minutes.
Good. That's good, that.
It was okay.
Well done.
This isn't.
No, this is painful.
I don't like this. Tomorrow it's run 10 minutes. No, it isn't. It's walk 10 minutes, run 20 minutes, walk 10 minutes. So it's 40 minutes tomorrow, but I'm going to do it at 7:30 in the morning, so I might need to stretch tomorrow.
Do you know what I quite like at the moment when I'm out running? I tend to just occupy the cycle lane to stay away from pedestrians, and then if there's anyone on a bicycle, well, I tend to, fancy my odds if there's any collision there.
No, we've got it's the new Doncaster. It's like a supply road they've built, and It's got a purpose-built path that you can actually run or walk on, and a separate path for cyclists.
Oh, nice.
But you don't see anyone on the road. It's lovely.
There's definitely a lot more traffic around now as well, isn't there?
Oh, there is. Richard said, because obviously he's on the road, the accidents are started again. He said, so it isn't us truckers, it's those bloody car drivers, he goes. Yeah.
Well, did you see I think it's a stat in New York that no pedestrian has been hit by a car for like 50 odd days or something, I think, which is just, it's amazing really, isn't it, when you consider the size and scale of New York and how many people are there.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing about HGV drivers is normally when they do hit something, it's the last thing that something sees, isn't it?
But the trouble with it Richard leaves a distance between him and the person in front, which he's got to, because it's his braking distance. But car drivers seem to think it's their space to come in.
Oh, no. Lorry drivers don't care anything about braking distance. Have you seen how closely they follow each other?
Richard does.
Have you seen how closely?
He is so...
that's
OCD.
time, by the way. Oh, sorry.
He's so OCD with his driving, he leaves the car distance all the time.
Yeah. You need your chair back. Make sure this side on so you can see. So hopefully your chair's sturdy enough. I'm hoping that I'm not going to break this one. What we're going to do is leg up on the chair, and then I want you to drop
This is when you've got one with wheels.
both hands into it. Do it that way. Leg up, both hands in, and then I want you to think about pushing that knee out, opening the hip, and almost trying to drop your shoulder down towards your foot.
That's horrible.
And take your time.
Have you got to push against it so your back leg's sort of straight?
No, don't worry about it. Like, that's just there for balance.
Okay.
So I'm just going to let Martin back in. You charged up, mate?
Oh, it wasn't that. The screen literally crashed completely.
So
I talked about 4 years old, and I've been saying sharp for the last week or two. I need to start preparing to replace it, and then suddenly today the died completely.
So we're in a deep hip stretch. Get your foot elevated on the chair, and then you're going to drop your shoulder as deep towards your ankle as you can, and push your knee out to the side. That's it. So hands inside your leg, that's it, there you go. And keep dropping that chest as low as you can.
Your legs aren't supposed to bend this way.
You are.
My legs aren't supposed to bend this way.
Stop. All right, change legs.
I can't unbend.
All right, same again on the other side. So foot up onto the chair. Ready? Off you go. So again, drop your weight in, push that knee out.
Oh my God.
You've managed to avoid the torture with the ball today, Martin.
I can't do any more on that one.
Take your time, relax. Last 15 seconds.
Alright.
I've given up.
Okay, and time. Relax there. So we can get rid of the chair now. We won't need that again. All right, next one. An old favourite. Child's pose this time. Rather than being palms face down, we're going to turn the palms facing upwards. So sitting back on towards your heels. Turn your palms up as much as you can. You should be able to feel that through the outside of the shoulder a lot more than normal. So you'll get a deeper stretch into the lats. And again, relax your breathing. And what I want you to do, if you've got your palms face up, I want you to almost try and like rock from side to side. So if I was to exaggerate it, it'd look like this. So you put the weight more into one side and then back across to the other. So just imagine that you're almost just tilting. Just to help emphasize that stretch. Last 10 seconds. Okay, that's time. So just push yourself up and then we're going to go, you need your door frame or your wall. We're going to hit the pecs and hip flexors at the same time. So elbow elevated above the shoulder slightly, arm relaxed, inside leg is the one that steps through and forwards, and then you're just going to lean into it, squeeze through that back hip. So squeeze your heel into the floor, push forwards, hold for a couple of seconds, and then push back. Push into the stretch, and then relax. So do this for reps, don't just hold it all the way through. Just want to get a real good stretch across the chest. Just open those shoulders out as much as we can. Ah, do you know what? I told a lie. We do need the chair again. So after we've done this one, we'll need it back 20 seconds, sorry, 15 seconds, then we'll swap sides. Okay, last couple of seconds. That's time, relax. So swap it over to the other side. Again, inside leg is the one that comes forwards, and then you're just trying to push and rotate through and away from that arm. 60 seconds. Last 15 seconds. Again, keep your breathing relaxed. All right, that's time. So again, apologies, you do need your chair back. But it's a nice, easy one. It's a real nice, easy one. So have a seat. What you're going to do, very similar to what we've done in the pigeon pose previously. So sit up on your chair, cross your leg over, and you're going to push this knee down slightly. And then, when you're ready, you're going to start to lean forwards over this leg. And leaning forwards over that shin. And we're going to hold that for a minute on each side. So again, just lean into it gently. This wants to be about a 6 or a 7 out of 10 in terms of discomfort. Any more than that, and you won't be stretching effectively. So we're just looking to open up the hip range a little bit more. Last 25 seconds. How are we feeling there, guys?
Joshy's joined me, and Joshy can go bend all the way over.
Of course he can, because he's not had the torture and stresses of life applied to him yet.
Yeah.
You get him to do this when gravity's done 40 years of work.
Yeah.
Or 20 odd in my case. All right, that's time, relax. So just come out of it slowly, let that leg go. Give it a little kick if you want. And then we're gonna swap sides. So same thing again, cross that leg over. And again, just be gentle, especially if you've hammered your hips. Timer's on. Breathe into it. Literally, if all you're capable of is sitting here in that position, just stay there. You don't even have to push it further. Just concentrate on relaxing your breathing. And if you feel like it gets easy, then you can start to apply that forward lean. And again, you're not looking to like yank yourself down to the floor, because there is such a thing as too much flexibility. If muscles become detached, that's a problem. So take your time with it. Don't go twanging anything. 20 seconds, concentrate on your breathing, relax. In and out, full breath through your nose, into your diaphragm, into your belly. Take full breaths, 10 seconds. And that's time. Relax. Well done. That is today's little mobility workout.